In the mid-90s, we began a brave new journey. A journey that involved a new way of thinking, a new way of doing business. We asked ourselves, what are our clients' needs? To think partnership rather than client, and provide efficient, economical solutions that are bespoke in every discipline. A firm with the expertise to think both locally and internationally, that looks to the future with a strong foundation in the past. And we listened. That to earn trust, we must build relationships. To think your problems through before they arise, and make your needs our priority. To challenge the norms and think beyond the obvious, achieving results through a caring and dependable approach. Today, Horizons & Co. is a law firm with its sights firmly on the future, with a new look and a new positioning, ready to listen, learn, advise, and grow. Welcome to a new horizon. Horizons & Co. Thinking forward.
Dubai's economy is projected to grow 4.5% in 2015, which will be higher than the global growth forecast of 3.5%, driven by both government and private sectors. And the growth of businesses and trade activities in the Emirate is creating a high demand from law firms and courts for legal professionals now and in the coming years. Introducing Horizons & Co. Founded in 1997 and headquartered in Dubai, it is one of the UAE's leading multidisciplinary law firms. 17 years on, and the firm has deeply planted its roots in the market, both locally and abroad, assisting businesses and individuals in every discipline, from commercial and civil litigation, criminal cases and dispute resolutions. But in an ever-changing and now today competitive market, what does Horizons & Co. offer its clients in comparison to other firms operating in the region?
We at Horizon & Co. we established on 1997. We established as with the support of the UAE government prior the booming of Dubai. The reason for that was obvious, because they try to prepare the young nationals to be for the upcoming booming in the UAE. So we was one of the beginning, or one of the first projects in Dubai have been supported by them with the UAE national young lawyers. Since that time, we have been trying to prove to the governments that we can produce best services to the clients. We will be ready once this country is booming, that we can service the clients on the international standards.
Now, since the firm was founded, how has it grown over the years, and what are the industries and areas of legal representation that your firm specializes in?
Horizon & Co. every year getting more stronger, more reliable, and getting an experienced people and advisors who can give a best strategy to the clients. We keep every year growing our business, trying to make a quality of the service up to the international standards by adopting every year's a new strategy which make us better than the year before that. That's why we always choose the good lawyers, the lawyers who has a talent, no matter how many years it was in this practice, but we need a talent and with a vision. This allow us to strengthen our firm as best advisors on certain sectors of the business, such as construction, because we was actually on the most developing area in the world, we can say it, because we have amazing development which Sheikh Mohammed he leaded, in addition to the real estate, which was obviously working hand in hand with the constructions and the banking and insurance matters.
Since the global downturn of 2008, the UAE market has experienced a remarkable comeback and has garnered international interest in terms of its positioning as a hub for global businesses and logistics. Meanwhile, the country's fast-developing real estate market is once again making headlines all around the world. Looking now to the real estate market, what are the types of cases that your firm sees, and how can the involvement of a legal firm such as Horizons & Co. from the earliest stages of a project or investment help to ensure the success of a venture?
We have been at Horizon & Co. involved on very major real estate disputes. The claims was varying between 1 to 4 billion dirham worth of claims, and we was among a few law firms has been choosing to be on that time of major complex disputes, because of the experience we gained over the last 17 years of experience of working on this region. Being on this major disputes on UAE, we believe that having a law firms such as Horizon & Co. with its experience and strategic vision from beginning of the deal between any two parties, any two developers, any construction company, then definitely we can avoid having this such of big major claims between the parties and wasting the resources of the company on efforts on resolving these disputes, rather than keeping the business ongoing with minimize the damages of both parties.
Horizons & Co. is unique in that the firm is licensed to practice before all courts, police stations and public prosecutions in the country, providing legal services in all areas of UAE and UAE federal laws. Experts in arbitration and negotiation, the firm has successfully represented major corporate and private clients. This understanding of the UAE legislative landscape has reinforced the firm's strength as a multi-jurisdictional law firm, and today frequently services as local counsel to prominent international law firms on a range of legal matters. In terms of both process and regulation, how does the legal system in the UAE compare to other jurisdictions? And what are some of the main differences between legal entities such as the Dubai courts, the DIFC and DIAC?
We here in the UAE, we are in such unique area. We are the hub of the global business everywhere. Everybody from a different jurisdictions love to be in the UAE because of a lots of advantage we have it here. So that's make the challenge to UAE government and led by Sheikh Mohammed to adopt the best process and regulations to keep every company, multinational companies and the UAE's company or other GCC countries, companies, they have to be feeling comfortable to be in UAE. For that, Sheikh Mohammed worked very hard to get a system which is give the comfortable. That's the reason where we will find here in the UAE two type of courts. A courts which dealing with the civil law system, and the other courts which is working on a common law system such as the DIFC courts. It's a part of the success of our country here, because we provide all type of solution for all international company to be settled here and base their main business from Dubai or from the UAE to all over the world.
I guess finally, Horizons & Co. has just recently launched its new concept and mission. As the founder of the firm, can you tell us why this was undertaken and how this rebranding will further support your vision for the company?
Our expansion at Horizon & Co., it was reflections of the vision of the UAE government and Sheikh Mohammed. We believe on our leaders' visions. That's why we believe that this region it is the most promised region in the world. That was the main goal for us to start this new expansion on the time where the people they're still worrying about what's going on in the markets. We believe on the Sheikh Mohammed vision, and this is we called it as a appreciation and believe that we are following the same vision. At the same time, we must appreciate the client support over the last 17 years. So to be appreciated, we have to give them better services, better advice. That was why we came with our new concept, how we can provide better services to the clients. This is how we came with the ideas of expansion, because we want to say to our governments and to our clients, thank you for supporting all over 17 years of being in this UAE, and we need that support always to grow and be more international law firms than local law firms.
Horizons & Co. Thinking forward. Horizons & Co. Thinking forward.
Recently, Horizons & Co. launched their new concept and mission. They also unveiled their new logo and adopted Thinking Forward as their purpose statement. The ceremony was attended by senior-level executives from the UAE government, reputed organisations, industries and media. So what is the strategy behind this rebranding?
Horizons & Co. rebranding primarily focuses on its stepped-up services to its clients, its improved services to its clients. During the rebranding, our main focus was on our core values, which should be innovative solutions, which should focus on the client's goals and requirements and ensure that we give a creative solution, which is also both cost-effective and has client satisfaction.
So far, how has this change been received by your clients, and how has it better enabled the firm to cater to the needs of your clients?
In fact, Horizons & Co. clients were extremely pleased with our rebranding process, which is quite evident from our relaunch, which we had fairly recently, and where we exposed our new logo and adopted our statement, Thinking Forward. Thinking forward not only helps us think forward, but helps our client to think forward and stay ahead. That was what we adopted, and that is what forms an integral part of our rebranding, Thinking Forward.
In what is a highly competitive industry, what separates a successful legal firm from the rest? Well, there seems to be no magic formula for success, but there are certain common threads to the fabric of those law firms that have successfully woven together a pattern of prosperity. Now, what are the main assets to any legal firm, and what services does Horizons & Co. offer in the market to add value to their clients?
Well, the main assets of any law firm are its trained staff, its experienced staff, and teams. At Horizons & Co. Law Firm, we employ some of the most professional legal consultants, legal experts who are well-trained, well-experienced, and have vast expertise in corporate and civil litigation, arbitration, mediation, and who are basically focused on our client's goal. The advantage with our team is they are bilingual, which is they speak Arabic and English, and it's very comforting to handle any kind of client with whichever problem. It's easy to understand their goals and work successfully towards their goals.
Why do you think it is so important for companies and strong establishments to have a reliable legal partner?
Future always holds challenges. Such challenges are unforeseen. Here at Horizons & Co Law Firm, we foresee such challenges. We find innovative solutions and how to deal with these challenges and think ahead and stay ahead of such challenges and find an innovative solution to have these challenges resolved before they occur.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the team here at Horizons & Co and the kinds of clients that you represent?
Horizons & Co doesn't look at clients as clients. We look at them as partners, which means their problems are our problems. We try to personalize our services. We try to provide them with a team which will handle their problem, which is fairly vastly experienced in such kind of problems, which understands their needs, which understands their requirements, and works to them hand in hand to resolve these problems. From the day we meet the client till its end result, it's not only the client's problem, it's the firm's problem. And that's where we think of it as a challenge, not only for the client, but it's a challenge for us as a team, which is our partner client and us. So the problem becomes ours, and that's where we look at resolving it with innovative solutions. And at the same time, every client is worried about spiraling costs of litigations, where we provide cost-effective solutions with the best possible outcome.
I guess finally, where does Horizons & Co aim to be positioned in the coming years, both locally and in a global context as well?
Rebranding Horizons & Co was our first step. Horizons & Co has 17 years of experience and expertise. We are looking at expanding in not only the GCC, but we are looking at going into the international markets, where we will set up our offices and with our primary hub in Dubai. So we are looking at an international expansion, not only within the GCC.
In the mid-90s, we began a brave new journey. A journey that involved a new way of thinking, a new way of doing business. We asked ourselves, what are our clients' needs? To think partnership rather than client, and provide efficient, economical solutions that are bespoke in every discipline. A firm with the expertise to think both locally and internationally, that looks to the future with a strong foundation in the past. And we listened. That to earn trust, we must build relationships. To think your problems through before they arise, and make your needs our priority. To challenge the norms and think beyond the obvious. Achieving results through a caring and dependable approach. Today, Horizons & Co is a law firm with its sights firmly on the future, with a new look and a new positioning, ready to listen, learn, advise, and grow. Welcome to a new horizon. Horizons & Co. Thinking forward.